What's up, everybody? Celtic Scarecrow here, back with our video to get those 10s and 20 views. It is the first Tuesday of the month. It's time for my anime slash cartoon of the month. I procrastinated on choosing this one, but I chose a good one. And that anime is That's right, it is Spice and Wolf, or Spice and Wolf, Merchant meets Wise Wolf. I'll go why I said or in a split second. Spice and Wolf is a anime based off a light novel and manga. Light novel came out in '06 and apparently still going. The manga '07 to 2017. The original show ran for 2 seasons, 24 episodes, 2 specials. Started in January of '08 and ended in September of '09. Now, the reason why I said or, because it's Spice and Wolf, or Spice and Wolf Merchant meets Wolf, is the fact that it got the fruit basket uh, treatment, where Spice and Wolf Merchant meets Wise Wolf had 25 episodes and it ran from April of 2024, and we're waiting for a second season. So basically, the plot of the show is a merchant by the name of Kraft Lawrence, spelled with a K, 25-year-old merchant who travels from place to places. He almost does that. Start with, I'll trade you this licorice for this pen. Then I trade you this pen for this air conditioner remote. That's kind of how he does it. He like almost like the Full Metal Alchemist equivalent exchange. I'll sell you this for this price, but you don't have to pay me actual cash. You can just sell equal weight in something else. Very cool system. This helps him from, essentially getting robbed by bandits on the road. It's like, oh, we're going to steal. God damn it, I can't haggle. And, Kraft Lawrence traveled around. End goal is, of course, open up his own shop where he doesn't have to travel. He can, settle down, wife, kids, all those great things. He goes to a small town called Pesol. Also, one thing you gotta know about this world is it is kind of that medieval Europe is the best way I can describe it. Is very medieval castles, knights, and the church is trying to snuff out every pagan religion. Also, there's a ton of different gold based on currency, based on lords, which is something that happened in real world Europe, like the stuffing out of pagan religions. Yeah, you think St. Patrick drove away snakes in Ireland? Ireland, land of cold and rain. There's no snakes there. Do your own research. But yeah, so he travels to a small town that he knows they were worshiping a harvest god named Holo. Not really anymore. Their new earl, very smart man, told, hey, if you work your crops this way, you yield better results. Kraft shows up at their pretty much last real celebration of this, and he actually had wheat in his cart. Although the wise wolf hides in the wheat, and she kind of jumped into his cart without him knowing. Finds out later. He's shocked, doesn't believe that. Oh, she has ears and a tail. Whatever, could just be a person possessed by the devil. Until she takes her giant wolf form. And that's the start of the show. Basically, she joins Holo, the wise wolf, described as she takes the form of a 15 to 17-year-old girl, except for the wolf ears and tails, slender build, whatnot. And basically, she's like, I want to travel with you because I was born in the north. I came down. I made a deal with this town ages ago. and they don't need me anymore. So I'm gonna bounce out of here, and you can help me travel north. And the show pretty much is them traveling from place to place, and I don't know if it's because Holo's there, but just unique things just keep happening to him. Like he gets sucked into a plot for basically an earl's trying to get back all the coins so he can print them with lower profits, and he gets sucked into that. A town has a deal with another town. He just constantly gets sucked into different, unusual circumstances, and him and Holo work together to solve all the problems. So it is a thing. It is also a romance, more like romance, because of course, Kraft and Holo are slowly falling for each other. Yeah, so realistically, I'm rewatching Spice and Wolf. I watched Spice and Wolf Merchant meets Wise Wolf. The only couple big difference is Holo's eyes are way more red in the newer one. Her hair is more orange than brown. And a couple characters change things. Like the first antagonist is a guy in the new one versus a girl in the old one. That's really it's definitely, like I said, the newer one. You can watch either or. Both are really good. The newer one, I think, is taking the fruit basket approach. We're gonna retell the same same story as the first two seasons from Christ now. What? Almost 20 years ago? 16 years ago. Off-grid anime style, more or less the same story, a little bit more into the details of the characters themselves in the first season, which is the same length as the last season. And everything in season 2 on, it's going to be more of the story. It's the stuff that they didn't get to. It's the hopeful conclusion. But yes, Spice and Wolf, either way you choose to watch it, you will be entertained. Holo is the wise wolf. She is very cocky about that. But I definitely think it's a great way to kind of show off how Europe was with the pagan religions in a unique way, and it's a great story. Go check it out. But since it is August, that means football's almost right back around the corner, which means the next pretty much every video for the rest of the month, football related. Yes, I will be starting predictions. I'll go NFC North, AFC South. I'll just do maybe 2 a week to get us to the football season, and I'll do my who I think is going to do all this stuff. But that's it. That's really all I have, and I'll see weird people later.